like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Quentin Grimes out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. And it's Oubre in at the 4 slot. Left side, Oubre. The 3 is up. The shot off that time. Pass to Mobley. Goes up on the baseline. On the wing, Strus. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked, what do you do about Tyrese Maxey, a guy who can spark plays out of thin air? Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, I'm trying to keep someone in front of him all night. I don't want Maxey seeing the shots he wants or the passing lanes he's looking for. It's a tough assignment, but Coach says he's got the right guys for the job. B.A.?
Thank you for that, Allie.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Picked by Oubre for 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
So the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Mobley passes to Garland. Fires the 3. The rebound by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. For 3, Maxey. Again, Maxey missing. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And there's a call on Quentin Grimes. That's his first foul of the game. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the paint. Mobley against Oubre. Clock at 6. Here's Garland. Mobley passes to Allen. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Out to the right wing. Pass to Grimes. From deep. The kick out to Maxey. There's a screen. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
So what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Strus with the bucket.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
George is screened on Strus. George outside. Back to Grimes. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Goes up at the elbow, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game. A different look for Cleveland. Mitchell's checked in for Strus, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland. Philadelphia also making some changes. Watford's checked in for Paul George. Edgecombe comes in for Grimes, and Jared McCain subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. The 76ers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Watford outside. McCain with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Off the mark there with a 3. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And Legs, you look at Jared McCain, an NBA frame and a sharpshooter.
And floor spacing is so important in this league right now. So if you can knock down shots and just hold your own in other areas, a coaching staff is going to find time for you.
First onto the scene. Now he's a household name.
Absolutely.
Now here's Watford. Pass to Embiid. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. McCain's shot is off. Here's Mitchell. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Pass to Edgecombe. McCain. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cleveland. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Edwards, Jared McCain out there with Kyle Lowry. Then it's Trendon Watford, and it's Drummond in at the center position. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Merrill. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And so here is Philadelphia. Edwards, a pass to Watford. Nails the wide open jumper. Watford's gotten his first points in this one. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Walker's checked in.
Number 33, Jabari.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They set the pick. Here's Ball. Philadelphia grabs the miss. McCain, a screen on Hunter. Outside McCain. Merrill with it. And McCain picks him up defensively. Pushing it up now. Cleveland working the ball around now. Cleveland again missing. The Sixers trailing. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. It's stolen by Nance. On the wing, Wade from the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
There's the three. And McCain with the three. McCain's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball against Lowry. Ball passes to Wade. Fires for three. And Cleveland another three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
A nice shot by McCain.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And there's the screen. Ball into the lane. Hunter with the ball. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Hunter passes to Nance. The three from Ball. Sinks it from distance. And one key for quality teams in this league. Beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Greg?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Now here's Ball. Pass to Wade. The kick out to Nance. It's Merrill on the wing. Drummond defending. The shot by Merrill, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
It's Edwards on the wing. The kick out to Walker. Now here's McCain. 5 on the clock. Back to Walker. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Ball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, BA. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's McCain after Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Pulls up. No good off the back of the rim.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Here's Wade. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Ball finds Nance. Ball left side. Stolen by Lowry. Here's Walker. Ooh, poked away. On the wing, Wade. He's got 9. Pass to Merrill. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just joining in, 1/2 is in the books. 1/2 to go. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. And it's Garland in at the point. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. Now here's Maxey. Fires in the triple. Maxey's got 8.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Pass to Strus from behind the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Strus with a screen on George. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Out to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Garland. George outside. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the triple.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
And it's Garland on the drive. The 3. He buries it from 3. Garland's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Now here's Mitchell. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Strus up top. George defending. Back to Mitchell. Over Embiid. And Grimes pulls it down. 76ers trail by 5. Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
George, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Mitchell on the take. Strus the pass to Allen. Shoots over Oubre. Allen can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Stolen by Strus. The 3. No luck on that one. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Oubre with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Grimes. And there's the drive. And here's Maxey outside. Nails it from 3. Maxey's got 11 points.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Cleveland again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Got a piece of it. Back to Grimes. George outside. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. Embiid passes to George. Screen by Embiid for the lead. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Garland for 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Again, Philadelphia. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Now here's George. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Embiid. Here's Oubre. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. And there's a call on Quentin Grimes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Merrill. The kick to Hunter. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Jared McCain. Trendon Watford is out there with Edwards. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Ball. Back to Merrill. 4-3. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
The Cavaliers lead by 5. Out of bounds, it'll be Sixers ball.
76ers ball.
And Gordon has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to McCain. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Now here's McCain. He's got a clear path. Merrill passes to Hunter.
76ers foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Wade. Merrill outside. Here's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Watford. Now Drummond. Here's McCain. Covered by Merrill. Fires from deep. 6 on the shot clock. McCain's shot is off.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Ball with it. Checked by Gordon. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Nance. Here's Merrill. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And the basket is good.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Merrill. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Oubre comes in for Watford. Paul George, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Maxey in for Gordon. And it's the Sixers with the ball. After the basket by Cleveland. Now it's Maxey. Outside Oubre. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That'll be a second foul of the game. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers.
76ers substitution. Number 5.
George scanning the floor. Allen rips down the board. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Now Ball. Here's Allen. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Ooh, it misses. 76ers trail by 7. George in the post. Covered by Strus. Jacks up number 3. Embiid. Now George. Maxey. Can't get the 3. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. And Ball will bring it up here for the Cavaliers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Mitchell fires 20 feet away and no problem.
Possessing a shoot-first mentality, Mitchell's assertiveness on offense is what makes him so dangerous.
It's money from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Ball. Here's Mobley. Right side, Mitchell. And he buries the jumper.
As a passer, Ball has great fundamentals. His timing and accuracy are right on the money.
George! The triple drop!
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Now here's Mitchell. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. McCain's checked in for Grimes. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Cleared away by Mobley. And Cleveland has possession. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Embiid.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG.
Lonzo. And the 3 misses. Stolen by Mobley. Allen outside. Ball looks over the floor. The 3 ball is down. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even.
Assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Blocking foul call on. One ball comes in. First team foul.
Strus setting the screen for Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws. The 3 from Banchero. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
Now Mitchell, after Jalen Suggs missed from long range. Well, wide open shot from Strus. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. His precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time, really a terrific ability.
Strus a screen on Bain. from downtown, and it's Max Strus with the three. Strus has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Cleveland. Kicks it out to Wagner. Bain sets the screen for Wagner. No good on the three. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. A kick out to Mobley. Launches a three, and another three for Cleveland.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
Bain passes to Wagner. Kicks it out to Banchero, and it's off from three-point range. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, Banchero. Following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Kicks it out to Wagner. And stolen by Mobley. It's stolen by Banchero. Pass to Bain. Three-pointer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. A wide open look here for Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Garland's got 6 points.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And here is Mitchell. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Mitchell is double. Garland finds Mitchell. Now, here's Strus. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he nails the third. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Suggs against Garland. Kicks it out to Wagner. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And another three for Orlando.
Oh, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finishes.
Mobley the pass to Mitchell. And here is Strus. Shot clock at 6. Strus a screen on Wagner. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. Suggs with a screen for Banchero. Back to Suggs. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Suggs has got 6. And so it's Max Strus making things happen. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
On the court for Orlando, they've got Richardson. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Batadze. Then it's Jones. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. De Silva, no good. Cleveland leading by 5. Throw on the wing over Richardson. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Isaac outside. Offline with his 3. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Cleveland. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Hunter on the wing. Wade sets the pick for Hunter. Fades back. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trail by 5. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, here's ball. Still scoreless. It's good from long range.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
And with that shot, the Cleveland leaders got back down to 5 points in the make from Richardson.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's ball. Out to Wade. There's the three. Rebounded by Isaac. Poked away. Stolen by Ball. Wade sets the pick for Ball. The shot. Orlando grabs the miss. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Richardson. Isaac with the screen for Richardson. Shoots a three. Isaac goes in. Here's De Silva. And again, it's the Magic from deep. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate his shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And here's Richardson following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Richardson with the screen on Ball. Shoots the three. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Richardson. Left side, Ball. Pass to Hunter. Now Merrill. Richardson covered. Hunter on the wing. And it's Wade in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jones with it. Wade picks him up. Snatched away. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Jones against Ball. Back to Wade. Takes the three. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Wade's got 6.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Jones. Richardson outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Isaac outside. Pass to De Silva. Off target with his 3. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Nance. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Wagner. Hasn't made one yet. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. And it's Garland in at the guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Kicks it out to Wagner. 4 on the shot clock. Dives to the hoop. It's good.
Well, once Wagner gets downhill, it's lights out.
Strus a screen on Bain. Mitchell finds Strus. No good with the triple. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already we've seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
And here is Garland, after Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And Garland has it in the corner. Strus setting the screen for Garland. It's Strus on the wing. And another miss by Cleveland. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The three from Banchero. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Mitchell finds Strus. Back to Mitchell. The three from Garland. The kick out to Mobley. Strus, that's for 2. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Bain with the screen on Garland. Kicks it out to Banchero. Over Mitchell. And it's Banchero missing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
A three from Strus. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And here is Strus after the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Payton for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For 3, Mitchell. Mitchell glides in at the other end.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Wagner wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Corner shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. Stolen by Garland. Mobley wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And here is Garland, following the 3 from Franz Wagner. Mitchell with it, picked up by Banchero. Strus kicks to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Black. Kicks it out to Richardson. Launches it. Connects from 3-point range. Richardson's got 12.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so in the game for the Magic, Richardson is out there with Anthony Black. Then it's Batazzi. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the 3. Richardson dishes to Black. Kicks it out to Richardson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Ball, the pass to Wade. In the corner, it's Hunter. 5 on the clock. Ball from long range. And another miss by Cleveland. Orlando trailing here. It's Black in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Neither team here in the 4th generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Pass to Mira. Wade left side. Back to Merrill. Cuts off the pass. And now Orlando on the break. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Richardson. Isaac outside. No good from 3. For Cleveland, they've gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Now, here's ball. Black defending. From 13, count the basket.
I love how Ball moves the rock. Incredible instincts on the offensive end.
Richardson outside. Off target from outside. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Nance sets a screen for Hunter. Cleared away by Batazzi.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
The 3 is off. Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Wade outside. Now Hunter. Wade, a screen on Richardson. Here's Wade. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Outside ball. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Oh, it hurts. Richardson with the screen on ball. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Payne. Carter sets the pick for Payne. Now Wagner shoots the 3. Mobley there for the rebound. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Bruce setting the screen for Mitchell. Lazarus a 3. Suggs with the steal.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Garland against Suggs. And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throws.
Banchero. Good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
teams, they have lots of options. They're deep.
We expect to see a lot of different guys get minutes. It can be a double-edged sword, though. It's hard getting all of these guys enough playing time.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. George with it. Now Carter defending. 4 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Out to Oubre. Philadelphia moving it around. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. That shot off. And here are the Magic now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Carter, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. On the wing, Bain unloads. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Richard, it's just a few years into Desmond Bain's career, but he's historically good shooting threes.
I mean, B.A., he is over 40% for his career. In the top 25 all-time of three-point percentage, and that is on a major volume.
Now here's Suggs. From deep. Wagner with a screen on Maxey. Suggs with it. Grimes covering. The three from Bain. It's hauled in by Oubre. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Maxey. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Suggs. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Now here's Banchero. Suggs with a screen on Oubre. From deep, Banchero. The rebound by Embiid. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Screen by Embiid. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
George, a screen on Suggs. For 3, Maxey. The rebound by Carter.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Yeah, and when Wagner is hitting from deep, the floor opens up for everyone else. Nice triple.
For 3, Maxey. Great D that time from Suggs.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Outside Maxey. Oubre passes to Maxey. Oubre, a screen on Suggs. Back to Oubre. 6 to shoot. Outside Grimes. The Sixers again can't hit. Magic leading by 3. Wagner outside. And Carroll with a screen on George. Embiid against Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero passes to Suggs. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You can't be overzealous guarding Suggs because that's when you risk fouling him.
He hits the second from the line.
3 shots.
And he nails the third. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Maxey. Up top, George. Here's the pick. Looking to win the run. Deflected!
Well, Wagner has the length, but that block was more about effort and timing.
The kick out to Banchero. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 6-point game. Embiid. Great positioning on the putback.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Suggs outside. Kicks it out to Bain. Carter on the wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Let's go with a three. Gets the three ball to go.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Orlando has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. It's Suggs with a drive. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne surveying the D. The Magic need to put one up here. Jacks up a three. Suggs no good. Tipped away and stolen by Suggs. It could go. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Orlando Magic, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
So for Orlando right now, Goga Bitadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Brian?
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Watford. Knocks down the triple. Watford's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Drills it from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Drummond with the screen. McCain. It's rebounded by Bitadze.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Isaac with a screen on McCain. Shot's good by Black.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Back to Drummond. Out to Lowry. From deep three-point range. No good on the shot. Magic leading by 8. Black with it. Picked up by Lowry. Black, no good. McCain against Richardson. And McCain with the 3. McCain's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's not a guy you want to be giving that shot to. The D's got to get up on him.
Here's Bitadze. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's McCain, and it's blocked by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece, using that big wingspan.
Watford outside. Isaac with the steal. Richardson for 3. Sinks the tray. Richardson's got 8.
We talk about the importance of shooting while in rhythm. He feels confident doing this from downtown on the break.
And just a shrewd pass by Lowry. He has a gift for seeing what's happening on the floor and finding shooters.
Pass to Richardson. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
They double him with Isaac. Philadelphia moving it around. Spins. Puts up a 3. And Kyle Lowry gets the 3. Lowry's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, you kind of expect the big threes like that from Lowry.
Here's Richardson. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
It's stolen by Batase. On the wing, Richardson, covered by McCain. Richardson, no good. 76ers trail by 8. Out to the right wing. Right wing. Watford with it. Richardson picks him up. Watford, right side. Up and over Richardson. Lowry, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Isaac with a screen on Edwards. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so it's Orlando leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this.
Get ready for your Pocket Life Arena Entertainment.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, when you think about how the game has evolved in recent years, RJ, the role of the big man might have changed the most.
Who knew threes and assists would become a key stat for 7-footers? But I will say, size helps. You cannot teach tall.
Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Carter finds Bane. On the take. 5 to shoot. Back to Carter. Oh, from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
Here's Grimes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Maxey against Suggs. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Lets it fly. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Looking like a poised veteran right there. Banchero not panicking and burying the shot.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Brian, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Outside Bane. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Takes the 3 at the arc. Banchero finds his mark.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
Violations like that, yeah, those will make your coach bolder than me.
Back to Suggs. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Suggs has got 12 points.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Bane against Maxey. Fires the 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Maxey. Oubre inside. He's checked by Carter. They set a pick. George for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. 76ers trail by 9. And here is Maxey. Embiid passes to Oubre. Oubre, a screen on Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. George, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's Bane with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Wagner on the wing. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Wagner's got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
For 3, Maxey nails it from beyond the arc.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
The kick out to Banchero. From downtown. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Oubre. Outside Maxey. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero left side. Kicks it out to Bane. Carter, a screen on George. Bane, the pass to Suggs. Lets it go from deep. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Orlando with a 9-point cushion. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Richardson for 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The floater, and it's rejected. Here we go, 1-on-1. Black, left side. The 3 is up. The rebound by Lowry.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the wing, right side. The 3 ball. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Lowry with a steal. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. Here's McCain. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Lowry with a screen on Richardson. Richardson against McCain. Clock at 6. Watford outside. To tie it up. Isaac there for the rebound.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Let's loose for 3. Buries it from outside.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Money from 3.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Magic leading by 3. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Black outside. And he drives in. Taze with a screen. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the long ball, no good. Watford with it, now guarded by Isaac. Lowry surveys the D. It's stolen. In transition, here they come. Pulls up for 3. Up again. Oh, and denied that time. A failed dunk. Oh, he leaves no question.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-6 run. McCain can't get the go-ahead bucket. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A new lineup here for Philadelphia. Wagner against George. Nifty move. Now Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. The 3 is in.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Banchero pulls it down.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
Not that time. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Banchero driving hard. Bain fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now here's Grimes. Beyond the arc. So the Magic win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned.
NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point. And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley outside. Pass to Strus. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Mobley kicks to Garland. Strus setting the screen for Mitchell. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Embiid, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
The 76ers with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Strus missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Back to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Allen. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Grimes. A three-pointer, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. It's tipped. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner 3 opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you, Kevin.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Garland kicks to Mobley. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The 76ers trail by 6. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball, and he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Garland left side. Garland is doubled. Mobley against Oubre. Strus a screen on Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. Strus passes to Garland for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Mobley outside. From deep. And the Cavaliers with another three.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And he just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
They've got Edwards. Jared McCain is out there with Lowry. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Watford into the power forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. The 76ers trail by 10. Fires for three. McCain's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Merrill has it in the corner. Wade kicks the ball. Wade sets the pick for Ball. Back to Wade. This one for three. Rebound by the 76ers.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
McCain, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Ball with a wide-open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to McCain. Lets it go with the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. McCain's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Philadelphia. Hunter the pass away. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Lowry. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Wade dishes to Hunter for the three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Now the 76ers with it. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Stolen by Ball. And it's Wade in the corner. Ball against McCain. Here's the three. Ball no good.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
And the points coming for them now, Craig, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Edwards, no good.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Philadelphia.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
On its way from Hunter for two. Ball finds Hunter. Nance sets a screen for Hunter. Back to Ball. Pulls up from the corner. The Cavaliers again can't hit. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to McCain. Back to Watford. Edwards a screen on Ball. That puts them in the lead. Watford's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. And powering it home, he ends a 12-0 run by Philadelphia.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia.
76ers foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game.
First personal foul.
That free throw, good from Merrill. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 14 points. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's McCain. They get it again. Wade left side. On its way from Hunt. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Sinks the three-pointer. Strus has got 6 points. You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
Grimes with the bucket.
How about the quick trigger off the catch from Grimes? Nice.
Allen kicks to Mobley. Maxey against Garland. Pass to Strus. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
The 76ers leading. Embiid in the corner. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Come on. Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Mobley misses.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Mobley.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Maxey deciding where to go with it. Oubre, a screen on Garland. From deep, Maxey.
You love to see Darius Garland working on the defensive end. Stay active, contest shots.
They need this. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Grimes, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They lead by 1. There's the steal. To the middle. And finished off by Oubre.
I'd say you put it anywhere around the rim, and Oubre's got the reach to go and get it.
Strus setting the screen for Garland. Mitchell wide open. It's good. This game is all even. Mitchell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. And here's George for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Garland with the screen for Mitchell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, George. From deep, Maxey. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Lowry. Andre Drummond is out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. McCain gets a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Watford, covered by Hunter, all alone. And that one comes up a bit short. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Ball to pass to Merrill. Lets the 3 fly. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Watford finds Lowry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires from deep. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Watford. Wade is covering. Drummond sets the screen for McCain. Pass to Lowry. Now McCain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he makes the first.
First team foul. At the line for
And McCain drops them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Edwards with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 5. Now McCain. Stolen by Ball. For 3. Wade outside. From outside. Doesn't get that one.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
That one is off.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Fires the 3. It misses.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Embiid. Mobley there for the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mitchell fires. And he does not hit. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
Mitchell! They can't stop the run with that one.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
And the shot goes in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The 76ers leading by 10. Takes the 3. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Philadelphia.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Joel Embiid.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Garland rips down the board. Cleveland with the ball. 15-point game. Mitchell outside. And get the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Third personal foul.
That's good from George.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Paul George. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And down goes the 3.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Mitchell. Maxey fires. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us.
is in the NBA, but this one should be a little bit different.
Yeah, I think half-court execution will be the premium in this one, the strength for both of these teams. They'll slow it down, grind it out. This will be a physical, tactical battle.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. The twin towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Strus in at small forward.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Here's Suggs. The kick out to Banchero. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, "My guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape." Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Ryan, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
And it's Orlando on the break. Suggs against Garland. The 3 from Bain. Mobley grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Orlando's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Suggs. There's the drive. The 3 from Bain. Hits the trifecta.
Anytime he can, Bain is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
On the wing, Strus. Wagner with a steal. Suggs with it. Picked up by Allen. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the three-pointer goes.
His teammates expect Suggs to hit these shots, and he doesn't disappoint them.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Strus. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer. Strus has got 5 points.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
This one for 3. And Banchero with a bucket on the assist from Suggs.
Responding nicely with his own 3, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Out to Garland. For 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic leading by 7. Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth-quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late, and that's how you become a clutch performer.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. Goes up on the wing. Nice jump shot.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
The 3 from Bain. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Launches a 3. Drops in the 3. Bain's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Orlando.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball. You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Magic leading by 8. It's stolen by Garland. In transition, here comes Cleveland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
And you see Garland out there running, hustling to make a play.
Now here's Bain. He has 6. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Carter. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Leading by 5. Bain with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Bain from the arc. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Goga Batadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's Richardson in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Wade. Nance, the pass to Merrill. And Cleveland, another 3.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Pass to De Silva. Three-pointer. On target from range. De Silva's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Ball passes to Nance. Here's Wade. Outside Hunter. Pulls it from the corner. And it's Cleveland with another.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Jones, the pass to Isaac. Pass to Batadze. Richardson for 3, and another 3 for Orlando.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Cavaliers trail by 3. The kick out to Nance. No good on the triple. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Jones, the pass to Richardson. Isaac outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. Richardson, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Merrill. He has 6. It's good.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Richardson with it. He's picked up by Merrill. That 3's off the mark. Cleveland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And here's Hunter for 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. The Magic have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside Richardson. 4-3. Count it from distance. Richardson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Great open look there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Ball passes to Merrill. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Merrill's got 14. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Isaac with it. He's picked up by Merrill. Outside Richardson. Offline with a 3. Cleveland has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Hunter finds Ball. Now Merrill. Back to Ball. Pass to Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. They set the pick. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Richardson for 3. Nance pulls down the board.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh, nice!
That was from way downtown.
What a shot!
Jones, the pass to Richardson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And here's Jones. Good if it goes. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland on top. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You got to like what Sam Merrill has done in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Kicking off the second half, here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Guys?
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Wagner. Three-pointer off the mark. Suggs against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Allen a screen. Jacks up a 3. Wagner with a steal. Wagner with a screen on Mitchell. The kick out to Banchero. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Strus with a screen on Suggs for 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Magic trail by 5. Here's Wagner. Banchero outside. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Mitchell driving in. Pass to Allen. Garland against Suggs. And here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Strus to pass to Mitchell from the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Mitchell's got 7.
Nice, confident stroke from Mitchell, setting an example for his guys.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, BA. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Mobley finds Strus. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Wagner. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The kick out to Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Garland for 3. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Bain against Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Now here's Mitchell. He has 7. Back to Strus. Over Wagner. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Bain. Wagner with a screen. And another 3 for Orlando.
And that was deep. But somehow Bain makes that shot look so easy.
Outside Strus. Wagner with a steal. Here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Bain. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him. So Orlando ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Richardson, covered by Merrill. And there's Richards on the assist by Isaac. Richardson's got 9.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Merrill. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Richardson for 3, and another 3 for Orlando.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Ball passes to Merrill. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Black outside. Pass to De Silva. There's a screen for the lead. No good. Would have counted had it gone. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Jonathan Isaac. He's out there with Goga Batase. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Richardson. Here's Black. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Cavaliers leading. Ball into the lane. There's the 3. Wade, that's good.
One of the most impressive things about Ball is his awareness. He's got great court awareness and a terrific distributor.
Here's Black. Pass to De Silva. It's stolen by Nance. It's Merrill on the wing. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to Wade. Now here's Merrill. 6 to shoot. Up and over Richardson. The shot by Merrill, no good.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Richardson, no good. Cleveland leading by 4. Ball passes to Hunter. Going inside. Back to Ball. They set the screen. On the wing, Wade puts up a 3. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Kicks it out to Isaac. Outside Richardson. Oh, touches it off the glass.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Ball into the lane, and that's in.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Now here's Isaac. Outside Richardson. He shoots. Ooh, it doesn't go. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
The Cavaliers lead by 7. Merrill outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Ball. There's a screen. Takes the shot. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Shoots a 3. That misses.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Merrill outside. Here's Ball. Now Hunter from downtown. Oh, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Suggs against Garland. Here's Carter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Shot clock at 5. Banchero. Now Suggs. From deep. Cash from downtown.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
Strus outside. Now Mitchell. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Strus with a screen on Wagner. And he nails it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
He's got the G. Bain looking steady in crunch time.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Knocks down the trifecta.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And so the Cavaliers take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre out there with Embiid. Then it's George, and it's Maxey in at the point guard. Now Oubre, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. From the arc, Oubre outside. And the three off target. On offense, here are the Magic. In the corner, it's Bane. Hits the three-point bomb.
And you have to stay connected to Bane. He's too good off the catch.
Outside for George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Suggs. Shot by Grimes, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
As the 25th pick back in the 21 draft, Tim, what's enabled Quentin Grimes to really break through here recently?
It's pretty simple, Kevin. It's opportunity. He finally got that chance to be able to be free offensively to show what his ceiling is. A much larger role offensively. Kind of reminds you of Jamal Murray a little bit, particularly now that he's got the green light.
So he's had the body, had the skills. It was just, as you're saying, the opportunity there to really capitalize.
Absolutely unencumbered on that end of the floor. It's amazing how guys can break through.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And Maxey wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Grimes finds George. Trey. Carter pulls it in. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Left side Suggs. And Wagner has it in the corner. Takes a three. And it's Suggs missing. Poked loose. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Payne for three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oubre kicks to George. Three-pointer. The putback. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. Misses the three. Magic shooting to start out this game about 43%. Back to Suggs. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Sinks the 15-footer.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. The Magic again can't hit.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Wagner on the wing. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Wagner's got 6 points.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Banchero. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers trail. Inside. And a wide open look for Bane. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 6.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane so dangerous from out there.
Screen by Oubre. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Magic. They lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Lowry out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Watford in at the 4 spot. Black with it, picked up by Edgecombe. Fires the 3. The Magic again can't hit. The 76ers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And Jared McCain's rookie season, Tim, cut short by a meniscus tear in his left knee.
And before the injury, he was the favorite to win Rookie of the Year, Kevin. So he's looking to pick up where he left off and continuing that promising trajectory.
Sinks the triple. Richardson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Now, here's Richardson. A three-pointer off the mark. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Third pass is to Lowry. A 3-ball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
The 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to Watford. Back to McCain. And Drummond kicks to Lowry. Releases. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Orlando leading for 3. Richardson. The Magic again can't hit. Here's McCain. Black defending. Picked his pocket. And here we go with the Magic fast break. The 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Fires the 3. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Edgecombe. So, Jim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done, and build around defense.
Great example.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Drummond finds Watford. Now Edgecombe. No scoring in this one. Just 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Takes it inside.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Black. Kicks it out to Richardson. From outside, off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to De Silva. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Watford. Rebound by the Magic. Itate's got 6 rebounds here tonight. to Richardson. Here's the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Richardson's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And the Magic can hold on to the ball. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Got it off in time. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The 76ers leading. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Carter in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Bain. Plenty of space. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And you love a reliable scorer like Bain, a guy who will work hard to get his look.
For the lead. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George against Bain. Maxey passes to Gordon. Maxey sets a screen for Gordon. Beyond the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Gordon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, "It's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work." Back to you, Kevin.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. And here's Maxey after Paolo Banchero made that last 3-pointer. Oubre finds George. On the corner. That shot off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Bain, no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Wagner with it. George picks him up. Kicks it out to Wagner. Bain looking around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. George against Suggs. Oubre outside. Bain with the steal. Here's Suggs. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Magic lead by 1.
Oh, terrific move offensively from Suggs. He is locked in on that shot and finishing.
And here's Maxey outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Outside, Suggs. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. Richardson gets a wide open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Watford. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the shot goes in. Watford's got 5 points so far. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
There's Wagner with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
3-pointer. Black grabs the board. It's Orlando's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Richardson, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Watford. Edwards gets to line. 6 on the shot clock. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. He's got 8.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Kicks it out to Richardson. No good from outside. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers, Jared McCain is out there with Lowry. Then there's Trendon Watford. Then there's Edwards. And it's Drummond in at the center.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
The 76ers trail. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry looking around. Pass to McCain. Lowry setting the pick for McCain. Count that one.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Black. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Richardson against McCain. Out to Edwards. A 3 ball. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And the foul called on Jared McCain. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Watford, that's good.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Fires for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Swiped it away. And here's Richardson outside. Good on the triple. Richardson's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And stolen by Richardson. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Now Wagner. Clock at 4. And he misses the J.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Launches it. Trained from outside.
And the team counts on Lowry in moments like this. He keeps his cool and finds the big basket.
Now here's Richardson. Black in the post. Watford on him.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Bain fires. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Now George. Outside, Oubre. George sets a screen for Oubre. Now Embiid. 5 on the clock.
And just a disciplined defender. Carter Jr. uses his instincts to make his opponent uncomfortable.
Now Wagner misses the 3. George with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. Here's Maxey. Carroll vacuums it in. And here's Carroll. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Wagner with a screen for Suggs. Now Carroll. Babe to take the lead. Embiid there for the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Paul George. He's off from 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Carroll. Now Carter. Carroll looking around. It's in.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here. Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one.